So I'm going to get my Schiffer questions done. Prepare yourself, sir. There'll be 5 questions. I hope you can answer them as quickly as possible. Then we will have procedural questions, and then I think we're a wrap. So, Mr. Schiffer, obviously there's a crisis in Sri Lanka right now. The president fled and resigned amongst a really full-scale economic crisis and protests. There was a new Sri Lankan president that was elected by the parliament, very closely affiliated, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your views here, but I imagine it's unfortunately, that doesn't have public confidence. I'm really wondering about USAID and what we could do to sort of guide or alter our policies there and how we might respond quickly to support any meaningful democratic process, institution capacity building, civil society bolstering in the weeks and months ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I mean, the situation in Sri Lanka has been truly, in a different way, but similar to Burma, tragic over the past several months. My understanding is that USAID has sought to engage to provide for the immediate humanitarian assistance given the economic crisis on the ground in Sri Lanka, and that the USAID is part of the larger set of activities to coordinate with other partners in the region, including through the Quad, to look to support proper governance in Sri Lanka. I think this is a long-term rebuilding process. It's an issue that, if confirmed, I do intend to look at closely and come back to this committee and to you to consult and to get your guidance.
I really hope we can have that conversation. All right, sir, this is the speed round. 4 last questions, the last chance this committee is going to have to verbally question you before you leave us. We all have abandonment issues as senators, so prepare yourself. Your first question, you are an Asia expert, correct?
Allegedly.
Then you will be able to tell me, sir, the Han Dynasty in China from the year 200 BC to the year 220 AD, what were the 3 biggest accomplishments of the Han Dynasty? Let the record show you could not answer. Number 2, sir, there is a significant movement going on in parts of Asia that you, I'm sure, have heard of. It's called K-pop. Could you please tell me your 3 favorite male K-pop bands?
There is only one K-pop band, and that is BTS, so that's my answer.
That is wrong, and let the record show that you got yet another answer wrong. And then finally, you know that modern mathematics was really innovated in Asia, the extraordinary accomplishments in math and science. So my final question for you, sir, 3 wrong answers for an Asia expert, but my final question for you, sir, is what is the square root of 1,256?
Am I allowed to call on a family member?
You cannot phone a friend, sir. Let the record show you're 0 for 3 and your final moments before the United States Senate highest, longest-serving committee, the Foreign Relations Committee. What an ignominious way to end, sir. And I'm very disappointed in you. But however, you are greatly still loved by people on both sides of the aisle. Your service has been extraordinary.